Hi there, friends, and happy spring. I'm meteorologist Jeff Hanowich. That's right, we officially bid farewell to winter here about 4.5 hours ago. Spring officially began at 5:24 p.m. The vernal equinox happened, the sun is right over the equator, and yes, spring is here. What will it feel like spring, though? Well, we may have to wait a couple more days for it to really warm up around here. But even by tomorrow, temperatures are going to be warmer than where they got up to today. Local view showing that we're all dry. We don't have much cloud cover around. Looks like it's going to be a pretty quiet night across southwest central and south side Virginia. Notice though later tonight may see just a couple more clouds, such that tomorrow I think we're still going to be pretty bright in the morning. I expect to see mainly sunny skies to start the day on your Tuesday. However, by Tuesday afternoon, we start to see a little more cloud cover rolling in. However, all day long Tuesday, we are dry. We're turning mainly cloudy pretty quickly as we head into Tuesday night. And Wednesday looks to be a day where we do have the chance for some pop-up hit or miss showers. I also think that as we head into Wednesday, we're going to see a better chance for these showers west and lesser chances for rain east. So on Wednesday, that's our next chance for rain, but I'm thinking that the chance for rain will be at its highest in the New River Valley. That's where we have about a 40 to 50% chance for rain. Only about a 30% chance for rain in the Highlands, about a 20 to 30% chance for a stray shower in Roanoke. Lynchburg, Southside, 10 to 20% chance for a stray shower or two. So overall, it looks like the best chance for rain on Wednesday will be into our southwesternmost areas, into the New River Valley and Mountain Empire. And then any showers that we have on Wednesday will likely start to taper off as we head into Wednesday evening. So it doesn't look like we're going to see a whole lot of rain on Wednesday, okay? It actually looked wetter on Wednesday yesterday than it looks today, okay? So overall, NRV, best chance for rain Wednesday afternoon into early Wednesday evening. Now we have another storm system we're watching. This one will bring us, I think, the chance for additional rainfall as we head late Friday night into Saturday. I'm thinking the zone that has the best chance for rain on Friday will be the Allegheny Highlands. So areas north of 460 will have the best chance for some rain as we head into Friday afternoon. And then what's west eventually moves east. So we are looking at more rain chances as we head Friday night into the day on Saturday, okay? Cannot rule out the possibility for a storm or two mixing in Friday afternoon into Saturday, okay? We're going to be pretty warm. Actually, we're going to be very warm out here as we head late this week into the first part of the weekend. And of course, the warmer you are, the more unstable you are. So again, I cannot rule out the chance for a couple of thunderstorms late Friday into Saturday, but I don't anticipate seeing any severe weather, okay? But again, the wettest part of this storm system heading in Friday and Saturday will come for us Friday night into Saturday morning. At that point in time, it looks like as we head closer to Saturday around dinner time, the front pulls away. We turn a little bit cooler by Sunday, but Sunday is dry. Right now, it is 35 in Hot Springs, 36 Covington, down to 30 in Wytheville, but you're 42 in Roanoke. A little bit colder in Lynchburg and colder still across Southside. Temperatures in Southside in the low to mid 30s here at 10:03. All right, we had some frost last night. We may have more frost tonight, friends. It is going to be really cold again outside for us. Overnight lows tonight everywhere in the 20s. And we don't have much wind around to kind of keep the frost from developing. So again, some frost is possible again for us tonight with a hard freeze in the forecast. The National Weather Service is not issuing frost advisories or freeze warnings for us just yet because officially the growing season has yet to begin. So again, overnight lows tonight in the 20s. If you are worried about your plants, either cover them up or bring them inside. Bring those pets inside too. It is going to be frigid out there tonight. But after tonight, those overnight lows, just like the daytime highs, start to go up. Can't rule out some patchy frost Wednesday morning. And then simply put, by Thursday morning, we're not going to be cold enough for any frost. High temperatures tomorrow as we go zone by zone. 59 in the NRV, 60 in Covington and Clifton Forge. You're going to be a little bit colder north on 220 into Hot Springs and Monterey. High temperatures Roanoke and Lynchburg, 63. You're about 62 to 64 tomorrow across Southside. So temperatures tomorrow very close to average for this time of year, maybe even slightly above average. Jet stream lifts to the north here as we head later this week, and in conjunction with a southerly flow, we really crank up the heat here Thursday and Friday. High temperatures tomorrow, low to mid 60s. Not bad, right? However, Thursday and Friday, upper 70s to near 80, okay? It is going to be very, very warm for us here for about 2 days late this week. And then behind that front, that will bring us that chance for rain and maybe a couple of thunderstorms Friday night into Saturday. Looks like behind that front, temperatures will cool off a little bit by Sunday into next week. But we're only going from like near 80 on Friday and Saturday to about 65 to 70 Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. All right, let's talk about this spring stretch headed our way. So what is it really going to feel like outside? Yes, it's going to feel like spring, but when you forecast a high of 80 degrees, that's generally what you see in mid to late May. That's right. High temperatures Thursday and Friday going to feel more like Memorial Day weekend for us than late portions of March. So very, very warm outside for us here on Thursday and Friday. Keep in mind, average highs at this time of year are supposed to be near 60. So why the temperature swings? Why are we going from cold to warm and then eventually we'll probably have another winter chill before we see more warmth headed in our direction? Why the temperature roller coaster? Well, you need to know that it's very common in spring and in fall for us to have these temperature roller coasters, okay? It's very common for us to be warm, then cold, then warm, then cold. We're at that time of year where Mother Nature can't make up her mind, all right? It's very common in spring. It's not that common in December and in January and February for us to have as many temperature swings as what we had. Generally speaking, in the winter, you're supposed to be cold, and in the summer, you're supposed to be hot. In the spring and fall, that's when temperatures fluctuate quite a bit. So the jet stream is rising and the jet stream is falling a lot at this time of year. The jet stream is going up and down, up and down, up and down. And wherever that jet stream lies, that's kind of the barrier between the cold to the north and warm to the south. So as soon as that jet stream starts to kind of become more zonal or flat, we're going to see these temperature swings around here. Not only for us here in Virginia, but across much of the country. So temperatures tend to bounce from warm to cold pretty often at this time of year because the jet stream is kind of bouncing up and down. Your forecast for tonight, fair and cold again. Again, frost is possible tonight, so I'll remind you again, if you're worried about any vegetation or plants, cover them up or bring them inside. Overnight lows tonight, 22 to 28. For the day tomorrow, morning sunshine will give way to a little more afternoon cloud cover, but all day long, we're pretty nice. We're warmer tomorrow with those highs in the 50s and 60s. 60s east, 50s west. Your extended forecast showing temperatures down to 59 Wednesday. Wednesday's a little bit cooler. Why? Because we'll have those hit or miss showers around and we're going to have more clouds around. Even if you stay dry on Wednesday, and some of us will, you're still going to have clouds around. All right. So the chance for rain, depending on where you live on Wednesday, between about 20 and 40%. Chance for rain higher or highest in the NRV, then that chance for rain goes down towards Roanoke, Lynchburg, South Side, and also into the Highlands. Thursday looks dry. Thursday is a day where we're going to see a mix of sun and clouds. May have that chance for some isolated showers and a couple of thunderstorms on Friday afternoon, especially in areas north of 460. Better chances for rain for everybody Friday night into Saturday. We'll dry things out on Sunday. Monday, we're partly sunny. Notice temperatures. Again, 59 on Wednesday, about 20 degrees warmer on Thursday, 79. 79 again on Friday, down to 70 Saturday, mid to upper 60s on Sunday and Monday of next week. Current time is 10:09, and joining me is my good friend, Allie. Allie, are there any questions I can answer tonight, my friend? Very good. No questions. Let me explain what we're doing here. These appcasts is what we're calling them, can be seen 5 different ways. You can see them on Facebook Live. Not tonight, though, because Facebook is misbehaving itself. We couldn't get Facebook to work. But you can also see them on Roku. You can see them on the news app, the weather app, and also on YouTube. Okay? So you have 5 different ways to watch these appcasts. We do them every Monday at 10 p.m. and every Friday at 10 p.m. Reason kind of behind the motive of the madness is on Monday at 10 p.m. we can give you a look as to what you can expect for the work week ahead. On Friday nights, we do these every Friday night at 10 p.m. to kind of let you know what to plan for the weekend. Okay, so Monday appcast is for the week ahead. The Friday night appcast is more for the weekend. We also do them as necessary Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Saturdays, and Sundays. It's all weather permitting. Okay, like for instance, tomorrow, Tuesday, are we going to do an appcast? Probably not, because the rain showers on Wednesday just don't look to be a big deal. I can tell you by looking at this forecast, the next time we do an Appcast will come for us either Thursday night or Friday night. Okay, it kind of gives you an idea of how we kind of figure out if we're going to be doing an Appcast or not. Again, every Monday night and every Friday night, and as necessary on other nights throughout the course of the week into the weekend.